Hello guys, welcome to another episode of Pure Reviews the World. And today we are reviewing Lego Dinosaur knockoff figures. You may be asking yourself, wait, what's a knockoff? Well, a knockoff is basically, do you see this T-Rex over here from another review? This is the brand, like Lego for this instance. Now, a knockoff is something that's, well, most likely, usually made in China. Thanks, China. And maybe a few different colors, but it's basically the same thing, except cheaper, which is good because kids have limited allowances, if you know what I mean. Now, let me explain to you how I came across these characters. I was sad when Toys R Us closed, and kids across America can probably agree with me. So, anyway, a year later, basically, I was inside of Target looking at toys and realized, man, I don't have enough money for that. And then I realized, wait, Amazon. It's usually cheaper on Amazon. So once we got home, I went onto Amazon, and then it started out with Transformers, then turned into Legos, and then realized I like dinosaur figures from Lego. I searched it in, and then I got a gold mine. And so that is how I came across these knockoff figures. So here's a quick rundown of what they look like. I think you guys have been waiting to figure out what was in that box, weren't you? This. Lots of plastic. These are the dinosaur figures that will be inside this episode. So we will be taking them out one by one. And there's going to be a little surprise at the end that isn't a dinosaur. Let's get started. And also, by the way, because Toys R Us closed, down in the comment section below, tell me where you've been buying toys ever since. So first, let's start off with this one. This is going to be the T-Rex one, okay? So first, let's open up the seal and then put it down. Also, I guess this is sort of like this one's baby, I guess, because smaller. So let's put the hinge in. Okay, so there we go. Here is the main body. Leg is on. So let's do the same exact thing with the other leg. This is harder than I thought it would be. Oh man. Okay, so now we have two legs on it. Okay. And apparently the arms have the same exact thing. This is weird. I never thought the arms would have to do this. But, okay. It doesn't. Okay, it fits. So now all we have to do is this last arm and the head. The proportion to the body, I think the arms should be shorter, by the way. But I think it looks cool. So let's put that on the bottom of the head. Roar! Roar! And so there's an extra piece that isn't needed, actually. So here's what we end up with. Here we go. Dun 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 dun. Official Jurassic Park music. So here's the first one we have. Here's the first one we have, and it's out of screen, guys. So, okay, let's just leave it like that, and if it falls down, we're done with that. Okay. So now we have one we saw in a previous episode, except it wasn't knockoff. This is the Dilophosaurus. Ready? Let's go. So let's pour all these on the tape. Oh, this is a bit weirder because if I am correct, oh man, I dropped some. Okay, sorry. I think this is bigger than the T-Rex. That's a little weird. But let's put the head together because apparently the head was split apart. This is actually a wider frill. I like that because in Lego they don't really do the wide frill. Okay, so now let's put the... Okay, we put the mouth on. I guess we're backwards engineering because last time I finished off with the head. So let's get that on, and well, we can't put it on yet because guess you need to see it. There's a piece stuck inside of there. No joke. I don't know if that's going to be important, but okay. So let's seal the back because apparently the back needed to be sealed. And let's stick the head on. So now we got the legs. Man. Like always, I don't know why it's so hard to put on the legs. But it is for some reason. And so now, let's get the second leg. There we go. Okay, so, wait a sec. This is bigger than the T-Rex. My suspicions are right. This is bigger than the This is bigger than the T-Rex with shorter arms. I honestly feel like that should be the other way around, don't you? Okay, so now we have 2 of them finished. Right there. So, next one. This is one I actually have never played with myself. The Dinosaur. So this is the pterodactyl, as people like to call it. And this one, that's interesting. This one doesn't need any of the weird hinges the other one have. So that's on there. Somebody can ride this. No joke. Like if you put a minifigure, it could ride it. There's the wing. The other wing. And then, man, this is the simplest one I've had yet. Okay, so the mouth is a little weird. You have to like push it in there. But other than that, I really like this one actually. It's the most simple one we've done, and I like it. It's actually really big. Like, oh man, that's a really big wingspan. Look at that. That's as big as that. So I'm gonna put it like that. Okay. So now we're gonna do personally, this is one of my favorite herbivores ever, the Triceratops. So, oh man, one of the limbs was still in there. And this one, okay, the head is really interesting. Look at this. Look at how weird it is. You have to stick the horns in there for the... Oh, you're kidding me. This broke off? Okay, so as you can see, knockoffs are not always perfect. Oh, man. So, let's just put it in. So, that just fell off. I don't mean to do this. Wow. Huh? Okay, this is impossible to put the horns on because guess what you have to do to put the horns on? You have to break the part that it's on off. I don't know if that was intentional by the maker of this, but it's what you have to do unless... Yeah, this is really hard. Never mind, it's just weirdly put together. Yep, never mind. The head is so hard to put together. I don't even know if this should be like for kids, because if you're looking at this, if this is how hard, you know what, there it is. Figured out how to do it. There's the T-Rex, the Triceratops head. Do you guys like it? Because I think it's actually pretty good. Seriously, it's leaning up, okay? Like, I don't have anything against that, but it just like, for me it feels weird. But I like it. So, let's be doing this. Oh no. Well, at least I did it right. So I'm just putting all these inside. And the hind legs, I like the detail because if you actually look, the forward legs and the backward legs, they're actually different. For being a knockoff, that's actually a pretty good detail. sorry guys if this is a little boring for you because this one took a long time to make. But as you can see, I did that wrong. But as you can see, it looks cool in the end, right? It looks like it's an actual Lego thing. So it's time for the Parasaurolophus. I have never seen this in Lego form at all, so this is going to be interesting. So this is just like the Triceratops, except for the fact that this one has a different head, and all the things are all the legs are the same. So there's the head for it, and let's take this. So let's put all of them in. Okay. Actually, the legs are different also. There's hind legs and back legs. So there we go. Don't worry, I'm almost done, guys. Don't worry. So, don't worry. Is that the... Okay, yep, I found the hind legs, and now we go. There's Parasaurolophus. So we're gonna do another one. So this is another one I have never seen in Lego form. Brachiosaurus. This is actually kind of weird because I have never seen this inside of Lego form. That's outside of real life, by the way, because I've seen it in animation. No joke. I saw it in like a Jurassic Park animation. So this is actually going to be very weird. Ooh. If you look at this, like I actually just lightly tapped it like that, and then so it has a weak neck, but I still like it. So okay, so this is the back legs, I think. Yeah, back leg. I think this should be like a baby Brachiosaurus. So here we go. Whoever made these is good at making these. So we got that. Don't worry, we are almost done. There's so many things. Okay, so that's our Brachiosaurus. I forgot to show it up there. Brachiosaurus. So I need to push these things a little bit along because we're losing a bit of space. Got it. There it is. So this is my second to last one I've never seen. There are a lot that I'm pretty sure none of you have seen, actually. So there's the Spinosaurus. Ooh, that's interesting. The spine for the Spinosaurus is a separate piece from the body. That's actually really cool. So there's the spine for the Spinosaurus. I like what they did with the mouth. It's more slender. And this sort of looks like a T-Rex head, just a bit longer. So I still like it. So there it is. I like the choice of colors blue because it is. Also, by the way, if you guys didn't know, this is my favorite dinosaur. So don't worry, we're almost done. And there we go. Just put those in and voila! Just a little 360 there for you. So, okay, last one I have never seen. Got it, guys? That's the end of that I have never seen trilogy. Okay, there we go. So this is the Stegosaurus, the one-plated Stegosaurus. I like it. It doesn't have those end spikes, but it still looks pretty good. Now, here's something I find interesting. There's nothing here, and then there's a spike here. Like, isn't that just a tad bit interesting, don't you think? So, there it is. And we're gonna... So, we are finished. Okay, there we go. There's the Stegosaurus. Oh man, Stegosaurus. Oh, wow. I almost knocked the whole thing down. That would have been a catastrophe. Now, here's the second pterosaur. And as you can see, it has a different skin than what you would like consult the pterosaurs with. Man. So let me push these guys. Okay, I'm gonna make a second row for these guys because there's so many of them that I can't really have space to work. So here we go. Oh wow. That is there. Oh yep. So okay, so there we go. Okay, this is a different design to put in the wings. It's strange, but I still like it. And here we go. Here's the other. Do you see that? I like that, the design for the triangles on the wings. Okay. I just need to put them right there so that, fine. I'm gonna do the Indominus Rex. This one was personally like one of the ones I was excited to see because I have never had an Indominus Rex figure. So I really wanted to see this. Just like the pterodactyls, this was one of the ones I was really interested to see. There's the Indominus Rex. Roar. So, the Indominus Rex is a good way of looking. So, we are on, our second to last one because I told you there's 14. There is 14, but we're going to end on 11 because 4 of them are velociraptors. So I know this is getting on a very long note for you guys. I'm sorry this is longer than most of our other episodes, but remember, we're doing 14 of these and I'm building them for you. So just remember that. I am going through so many little pieces because these are so little. I know my hands are little, like they're good for these, but I mean, so 2 of those just fell down. 1 second. Okay, there it is. If another one falls down, I'm not picking it up. There it is. Sorry, you guys didn't really see the Indominus Rex. So for the Velociraptor, I'm gonna pick the one that I thought had the best coloring. This one has unique, sort of tropical colors, if you will. This is how to build a Velociraptor. Okay, Velociraptor. So, there is the head for the Velociraptor, the foot, the other foot, because there are 2 foots. It also has a clawed foot, like normal, unlike the other guys, which I still think is good. So, this is our last one, guys, out of this super long running episode. We have finally found our last one. Look at this. The Velociraptor. That's the sound they make in the movies. So, after all of that, we have one more thing to show you. Yes, the not so golden part. I'm not opening this, by the way. The made in China one that doesn't even have a label, but just called toys. Figurines for the back of it. It's just like fences, rocks, trees, dinosaur eggs. Do you get it? So guys, thank you for watching. If you liked the episode, hit that like button and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye!